Well, welcome back everybody to me onions again. Anyway, let's have a little quick look at the comparison of the latest sowings between the Vitax compost on the left and the Jack's Magic on the right. Right. Well, these onions are now 4 weeks old. Okay. And they've been 1 week in these pots, and the Vitax ones, they're just starting to get another true leaf pop out in the middle. But I have had to support them, and a lot of other people's that I've seen, they're quite happily unsupported. I mean, the leaves, like the first true leaf, has shot off. But I don't know, am I still not putting these deep enough in the pots for anybody who can help? You know, it's getting a bit frustrating now. This is the third lot of sowings I've got, and I was hoping these would be better. Anyway, these are the Jack's Magic compost ones. Same thing, 4 weeks old. I'm trying to get a close up so anybody who knows about this can just tell me if these are looking all right. And there again, I've had to support them. They're under the grow lights 24/7. They're having a small USB fan blowing on them for about 6 hours a day. So I'd have thought that would have given them the strength to stand up. But there we are. That's the first batch. Now go and get the next lot. Right, so here's the second batch to look at. These are 13 weeks old. And these have been in these pots for 4 weeks now. So I'm just thinking these are probably due for potting on into bigger pots. That's a Sharpie, just to give you some sort of scale. These are Joe, I think it's Arthington. These are the ones that Chris Evans, the seeds that Chris Evans kindly sent me. And these are starting to look something like it now, I feel. Compare those to, let's get that funny leaf out of the way. These here, these were planted on the same time. You can see the difference. And these were a set of seeds I got off eBay from Italy, supposedly world record seeds. And after talking to Duncan over at Coastal Gardens, North Wales, I think I need to be sourcing better seed from this country. So hopefully I'm going to be able to do that the end of the year, ready for starting on next year. All right, so that's those. Oh, one thing, the outer leaves, what I've been doing is once they're really dying off, pulling them away from the bottom of the stem. Is that all right to do? I figured it is. So that's the question on them. Should I be pulling off the leaves and Pete get better seed next year? And that's them. And the last lot coming up. Right, and this is the last lot. Well, the ones on the left and the right they're, believe it or not, 2 weeks older than the one in the middle. That's just the best one from the last batch we looked at. But it's just bizarre that these are 2 weeks older and they've been in these pots, the bigger pots, for about 3 weeks now. and they've just done nothing. Whereas the ones in the smaller pots have just kicked off. So is that just life? You know, they're under the grow lights the same. They're getting watered the same with the same mixture of the seaweed at half strength. I'm trying not to overwater them, but I don't know. Anyway, I won't bore you any longer. I'm sure you've had enough of my onions, but yeah, if anybody's got any comments or ideas, or am I just expecting too much? Because in fairness, this is the first time I've ever tried to grow onions, and I set myself the target of trying to grow giant ones, and maybe I've just got too big expectations of what's going to happen in the first time I try it. But for any other beginners out there, this is the joys you got to look forward to. Right, that's it. Cheers and gone.